Everybody got a reaction to everything. You get cut off your stamps or you get Section 8 eviction. I mean, everybody got to get on camera and do a reaction. If you're getting deported, everybody got to get on camera and do a reaction. Why can't you go in your closet and pray to the Lord? Who gets a letter saying that you will no longer get food stamps on November 1st or whatever, or we're going to have to cut your stamps, or you getting an eviction notice, or you about to get deported? Why do you have to pull out your phone, cut the record button on, go into your spiel, start crying, and start telling the world what you're going through? People that do that, man, y'all looking for attention. This internet, man, it's going to be the death of the people, man.
Yep.
This internet is going to be the death of the people. I always got something to say about everything. Like, I could see if it had wisdom behind it, or, you know, what to do in this certain situation to better yourself. This internet, man, is going to be the death of the people, because don't you know they got YouTube police, dummy?
Oh, my goodness.
They got YouTube police, so you actually got people on this internet. They on the internet with their face talking about what they gonna do if they not gonna get their stamps. But I don't think we really understand how close we are to the end.
And a lot of y'all guys are coming on here talking about people are going to lose their SNAP benefits, and I'm here to say about damn time. I'm tired of y'all hoes living on the government.
SNAP benefits will not be issued for the month of November. If you're new here, my name is Crystal. I'm a social worker and a caseworker.
Y'all better stay the fuck out of my way in these stores. I'm walking out with carts and I'm not paying for it.
You know what? Since we want to take food stamps away, I'm going to Walmart. I'm going to rack up any damn Walmart right in the back.
Honestly, I'm very happy they're taking away the food stamps. That's great, because y'all swear at the poll you were doing something to hurt immigrants.
So you telling me they gonna cut off the food stamp and you gonna go to jail for stealing?
All I'm gonna say is don't try to be no hero. It's not worth you getting beat up to stop somebody from stealing groceries because they didn't cut the link.
Right here. If you done got your stamps for this month, or you haven't got them yet, if you done got your stamps, or when you get your stamps for this month, don't go running trying to say.
Do y'all think this has got anything to do with the government shutdown? All of this was part of the agenda.
The bill also, of course, targets Medicaid. Wait till you hear the details of this heartless BS. Nearly 40 House Republicans have co-sponsored the bill, led by House Speaker Pat Grassley, one that would limit SNAP food purchases, formerly known as food stamps, to only what is on the state's approved WIC list, a supplemental nutritional aid for women, infants, and children, which, by the way, is a very outdated list that people say does not keep up with modern times, modern pricing, modern needs at all. Some of the proposed restrictions in this new bill would mean that low-income, older, and disabled Iowans who rely on SNAP benefits would not be able to purchase, frivolous items like fresh meat, white bread, or sliced cheese. The bill dictates people can only purchase 100% whole wheat bread, brown rice, and 100% whole wheat pasta. No white grains are allowed. Also on the do not buy list are baked, refried, or chili beans. Instead, recipients must purchase black, red, and pinto beans. Cooking oil, spices, and salt and pepper would have to be crossed off the shopping list as well, along with soup and canned vegetables and fruit.
Reagan already passed that bill. Ain't no more junk food.
Fresh meats are off the table. They don't got the meats, as Iowans would only be able to purchase canned products like canned tuna or salmon. Sliced, cubed, crumbled, and American cheese would also be eliminated from SNAP food purchases.
This was a part of his Project 2025 agenda. Look at this. Cut Social Security and cut Medicare. These things is on the chopping block next. He already cut Medicare. They already did Medicare cuts. Remember, we just went over this some weeks ago. Why you think all of these hospitals went under? Why you think all these nurses had to quit? Matter of fact, certain people can't go to the hospital because they don't accept Medicare. So they did a big Medicare cut, and they're going to do a big Social Security cut. In free and discounted school lunch programs, they did that. In civil rights and DEI protections in government, they did that.
Yep.
Banned African American gender studies in all levels of education. They did that. Banned books and curriculum about slavery. They did that. Watch this. Condemn single mothers while promoting only traditional families.
Wow.
How do you condemn single mothers while promoting only traditional families?
Taking the resources, the benefits, housing, food.
Thank you.
Daycare assistance.
That you right on it. The benefits. Cut the food stamps. Cut Section 8. Do cuts where these women can't get daycare assistance. So that's what they doing. They condemning single mothers while promoting only traditional families. And like the sad thing is people who chose to live off the system. I'm not condemning people for getting food stamps or being on Section 8. You shouldn't be on it for 20 and 30 years.
Yep.
And making that a way of living. Look, check this out. Use the military to break up domestic protests. Y'all ain't been seeing this National Guard in all these states?
Mm-hmm.
They got the National Guard in Chicago. They cleared out Memphis, all them gangs up there. The National Guard been all through California. They been all in Washington, D.C. Mass deportation of immigrants and incarceration in camps. End birthright citizenship. Ban Muslims from entering the country. Eliminate federal agencies like the FDA. That's what they doing now. They need to eliminate the FDA. I mean, all of this garbage that they putting in the food and stuff, but eliminate federal agencies like the FDA, the EPA, the NOAA, and more. Continue to pack the Supreme Court and lower courts with right-wing judges. You'll never get no justice in this place. When the times everybody gonna have to have the faith to stand up for themselves. Mm-hmm. Your brother might not be there. You're gonna have to have the faith and the spirit and the courage to stand on God by yourself. Romans 13:1.
Romans 13:1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers.
So let every soul be subject. So you have to be obedient and obey the higher powers. The scripture says to obey them, not go run up in the store talking about what you are going to do to feed your kids. Granted, I feel sorry for the children, but didn't nobody tell you to go have 8, 9 kids just to get food stamps? Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, you keep talking about what the taxpayers and government's supposed to do. Why aren't you talking about your baby daddy? You don't hear nothing about them talking about the father of my child need to step up. You don't hear none of these videos where they saying the father of my child need to step up.
Right.
Man, these women is going to get a serious awakening. In particular, and this is white folk too. This is white folk too. Our sisters, man, bro, it's about to get nasty out here.
Yep.
But it says, let every soul be subject to the higher powers. Go ahead.
For there is no power but of God.
We know they not the true power. The true power is God. Go ahead.
The powers that be are ordained of God.
So the Lord put Trump in that place. Mm-hmm. So you got to understand, this is the hand of the Lord, man. And you might be thinking, the Lord ain't evil. No, the Lord ain't evil. But the Lord, he said, he created the wicked for the day of evil. Read verse 2.
Whosoever therefore resisted the power.
Do what?
Whosoever therefore resisted the power.
So whoever opposed the power. So you gonna get on TikTok talking about what you gonna run up in the store and go do. You gonna protest all in the streets and fight ICE and have riots. Whosoever do what, brother?
Resisted the power.
If you resisted and opposed the power, go ahead.
Resisted the ordinance of God.
So you resist, you oppose the ordinance of God. Because God, he arranged this to happen. Go ahead.
And they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation.
So those that go up and oppose this government, I'm not telling you what I'm saying. The word of the Lord is telling you that they that oppose shall receive to themselves damnation. You only fighting God, man.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
For rulers are not a terror to good works.
The rulers, they not going to be a terror to good works. You ain't got to go out here and go riot. You ain't got to go out here and go loot. You ain't got to go out here and go run that red light. You ain't got to go out here and go rob people, kill people to get what you need. Like the scriptures ain't tell us to do that. So we follow the Lord's system first. The Lord ain't telling us to go out here. He says to live peaceably with all men, if it's at all possible. You don't get on TikTok talking about how you gonna run up in the store. That's no wisdom at all. You a crash dummy. So for rulers are not a terror to good works, but what?
To the evil.
They gonna be a terror to the evil. So you get out here talking about what you gonna do. You ain't even using common sense talking about you gotta feed your kids. And just make this make sense. Say that you do run up in a store and y'all do mob all the stores and take stuff. Negro, don't you know you're gonna be hungry again in a few days? I mean, man, that's why I come back. You should have been prepared. Like the Lord talk about the ant.
Mm-hmm.
They always at work. They always preparing. They always storing. This is a message of love. This ain't about your color. This is about if the shoe fit word.